You may recall I recently fitted a steering wheel to Bugsy. However, even though it does look kind of nice, it's a bit falling aparty. So I bought a new one. Hello YouTubes. As much as I like the look of this steering wheel, kind of feels like Fred Flintstone made it, especially when you've got like pins falling out and you know, it's a wee bit rough, and you know, you're touching the steering wheel all the time when you're driving, or you should be. So that's not ideal. And as I say, I was going to refurbish this, that was the plan. It was only meant to be temporary. So anyway, I've got a new one. The only problem is, as you can probably tell, 3 holes. Most modern steering wheels come with 6 holes, but I do have a solution to that. Also today, I'm going to give you an update on that Amazon junk fuel sender level thing that wasn't working. It's working now. Right, let me show you how I'm going to solve this problem first. So I wanted a basic steering wheel that would get me by for now. I didn't want the new style with all the carbon and, well, fake carbon plastic around it. So I found this on Amazon. It's about $50. It's got the horn button, but I've got a quick release Boss thing, which would be an absolute nightmare to try and wire that up. So that's really just for show. But as you can see, it's got the 6 holes for the mounting, and my Boss has 3. So I found this also on Amazon, only $15. And as you can see, it converts the 3 holes to different configuration of 6 holes. So I've got a choice of 2 types, because again, these steering wheels are not, they don't always conform to the same size. So I'm hoping that one of these combinations will work. Yeah, I think that one will work. So that was only $15. So all in, $65 plus tax. Free delivery if you get Amazon Prime. Even comes with bolts. Right, let me get this on the car first, and then screw this on, and we should be good to go. Now, the only problem I've got with this quick release Boss, I mean, a quick release is okay, except once it's in place, once it's in place, because it's designed to come on and off, there's got to be a certain amount of space between the splines. It's just a wee bit rattly, so I've overcome this issue with this little rubber washer without a hole. I'm not sure what else you would call it. That goes in the middle before this to sandwich it, and it just takes up the slack when you tighten it down. Okay, let me get this on, and I have left where the steering wheel should be straight with the wheels aligned. You know what I'm saying? And it should be about, well, not about, it should be exactly there. This little Boss kit came with new 10mm bolts. Let me tighten them down, and then we'll get the wheel on. It's not exactly rocket surgery. Steering wheel should be straight now. Usual fiddly little Allen bolts. Unfortunately, I can't use the horn button at all. There's not enough space between the wheel and the Boss for all the electrical connectors on the back. So I guess I'm just going with the industrial look, or whatever we want to call it today. Alright, let me whip these on. Yeah, feels like a steering wheel. That'll do for now. Yeah, it's not too in your face. I didn't want anything that looked too modern, obviously. Excellent. Right, moving on to fuel gauge. When I fitted the new fuel level sender and gauge, I thought I had a quarter tank of gasoline. But let me show you what was going on inside the tank. I measured my tank at 7 inches in depth. I ordered a marine style gauge and sender, which has got the shaft with the sort of donut that moves up and down and shows the level. So if your fuel level was there, that would get lifted up to there and show half full. However, as it turns out, there's a high possibility that I mismeasured the depth of my tank, because if the tank is actually 8 inches, then that would mean when my level was actually there, it wasn't going to register anything. And I think that's what I did. Either that or this sender that they sent is just a little bit short and it doesn't even register until the float is slightly above there. And maybe I miscalculated by maybe a ½ inch. I don't think I missed a whole inch. It was 7 and something. I think that's what I did wrong, because when I filled it up with gasoline, it went right up to the top. So we're going to go out for a wee drive. I'll let you see what the gauge is doing. I mean, it's not like moving nice and slow. It is bouncing, but it is resting roughly where I think I've got fuel. Let's go. Feels absolutely mediocre. It's fine, it's much better than the wooden one with the knots and the nails coming out. Definitely an improvement. Not perfect, but you know, $50, you can't knock it. Right, let's see what the fuel gauge is doing. See, it moves a little bit, but it's not like going from full to empty, and I'm going round roundabouts and stuff. The main thing is I want it to show me empty when it's not quite empty, you know what I mean? I want it to show me empty about a quarter full. Yet to run out of fuel in Bugsy. I don't want to start now. Yeah, I think we've got to the bottom of that. I'll talk more about the parts I bought when we get back to the house. I'll see you in a minute. as you can see, I only fit quality parts in my hot rod. Look, if I was to go out and buy brand new quality parts every time I want to do something to Bugsy, I'd have even less money than I already have. So is that not what hot rodding's all about? Anyway, enough about that. That's it for Bugsy for the moment. I will be parking him in front of the truck because he is the most reliable vehicle I've got. You know, we're approaching 2 years with not a single breakdown in Bugsy. I think that's pretty good. More than can be said for that thing and the BMW behind it. Let's not get into that. But yeah, he's going to be living there, and I will be driving him throughout winter. And I'm going to let the salt and the snow destroy the underside, because I know you all love it when I do that. Right, take care everyone. I have got some Ram stuff coming up. I know how much you love the Ram stuff, so take care, drive safe, see you then.